Dorks. It is the Turtle Dork back with a new reaction for you today. So it looks like there's a new trailer for a film that comes out at the end of this summer called Crazy Rich Asians. Now, I've seen this film on the slate, on the calendar for a while, but we haven't really heard too much about it. Now, this comes from John M. Chu, who directed most recently Now You See Me Too. I think that's the name of it. I'm not really a big fan of those films. I didn't see the second one that he directed, but I saw the first one directed by Louis Leterrier. But I wasn't really a big fan of that film. But he did direct Step Up to the Streets, which I love. So yeah, he's directing this film. And I don't know much about it. I know that it is based on the best-selling book that was released in 2013. I think there are 2 other books in this series. And I believe it follows a young girl. It deals with a lot of different social classes within the Asian community. So this is really the most I know about this. But I'm getting a sense that there is a lot of anticipation from the people who love this book, for what I've been reading online. So with no further ado, let's see Crazy Rich Asians.
Right, we've been dating for over a year now, and I think it's about time people met my beautiful girlfriend. What about us taking an adventure?
Like Queens?
Yeah, Singapore, Colin's wedding. You know my family.
I hardly know.
Oh, Michelle Yeoh.
Every time I bring them up, they change the subject. Maybe his parents are poor and he has to send them money. Take a bags and get you checked into first class. I can't afford this. So your family is rich?
We're comfortable.
That is exactly what a super rich person would say.
1.2 million.
The Nick you're dating is Nick Young. Yeah, you guys know them or something?
Hell yeah, they're just the biggest developers in all of Singapore.
Damn, Rachel. It's like the Asian Bachelor. These people aren't just rich, they're crazy rich. And you really should have told me that you're like the Prince William of Asia.
That's ridiculous. Much more of a Harry. This is Rachel Chu.
She just thinks you're some like unrefined banana.
Those are your fingers.
Yellow on the outside and white on the inside.
Do so crazy!
I chose to raise a family. You think it's rich. But for you, you may think it's old-fashioned.
Don't you want Nick to be happy?
I know you're not what Nick needs.
She's like trying to play a game of chicken with me, thinking I'm gonna swerve like a chicken. But you can't swerve. You gonna roll up and be like, bop, bop, bitch. Okay, maybe it's like not as aggressive.
I met a girl, I fell in love, and I want to marry her. You're Nicholas Young. You're untouchable. But Rachel's not.
Have you prepped Rachel to face the wolves?
You know I'm back, like I never left.
I really admire you. It takes guts coming all the way over here, facing Nick's family.
Another day, another breath.
I know this much. You will never be enough.
You know, it's about time someone stood up to answer Eleanor. Well, you, not me. God, she can't know what's over here.
Oh, bitch ass.
Ever since I can remember, my family has been my whole life. Rachel! Rachel!
If Nick chose me, he would lose his family. And if he chose his family, he might spend the rest of his life resenting you. You nasty. You kind of nasty. You got nastier.
It looks like it could be pretty decent. Again, it doesn't look like anything new as far as like the story that's being told, where you have this guy, he's kind of caught in between the love of his life and his family, and surprise, surprise, they're at odds or they don't get along with each other. So that puts him in the middle of this whole situation. But again, I think it's interesting just to kind of see this from a different perspective, from a different point of view, dealing with economical and social class and the class system, and the setting of it, the fact that it's set in Singapore. It's something that's different from what we see as far as like, you know, the rich socialites of like LA or New York or something like that. So, and Michelle Yeoh, I mean, it's so, it's like the older she gets, she's starting to kind of really do a lot of these different type of roles. Of course, anybody who kind of grew up in the 80s and 90s knows her as one of the most badass female action heroes around. So it's kind of cool to see her do stuff like this, because she is a really, really good actress. So it's good to kind of see, it's good to kind of see her do stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, it looks interesting. It doesn't look like anything that's surprising or anything that's new, but yet, like I said, just coming from this perspective and coming from this type of setting, and then of course it being a best-selling novel, there's definitely going to be a demographic of people who are going to be looking forward to this film. So yeah, we'll see when it comes out. I think in late August. So let me know what you thought of the trailer for Crazy Rich Asians in the comments below. Go ahead, rate, like, subscribe, and share, and go ahead and check out my other dorks at MouthDork, at TheDiscoDork, and at Sidewalk Siren. And as for me, I am the Turtle Dork. And with that, I'm out.